Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Bot Laboratory. So today we are going to discuss about Blockly introduction. Here are the activity that we will do today. We are going to start our class with pre-test or quiz, then a material review, discussion on Blockly, and we will close the session with a short summary. I expect you have watched the interactive video in LMS or from the text module and already learned well from that about the block and its function in Blockly. So for now, let us have a pretest before proceed to the class. So now please join the Kahoot session in kahoot.it with code of 380202. Okay, let's start. The first question, which is the following is the block to print text or string? Okay, good job. So 7 of you got it correct. So the block that used to print the string is the one with the print text. This is our scoreboard. Next, our third questions, true or false questions. Logic allow users to use Boolean operation code concept. Okay, yes, 7 people got it right. It is true that the logic allows us to use Boolean operations. Let's see our scoreboard now. The 6 questions, which Dobot API subcategory that control parameters of the accessories? Okay, so here, unfortunately, only one got it correct. Config is used more for set the parameter of motion and tools and not the accessories. So there is a difference between tools and accessories. Motions is used to control the bot movement. So the right answer is the additional subcategory that deals with the accessories. Here is the podium of our quiz today. Congrats for Panya who win the quiz today and get extra point. Now let us have a quick review. So Blockly is a library that adds visual code editor to apps, and it uses visual block as can be seen in the video, which can easily be dragged and dropped to the editor, and it represents the code concept. So there are 9 categories of blocks in Blockly based on its code concept group, which are logic, loops, math, text, list, color, variables, functions, and Dobot API. Okay, so Dobot API category is a special category which only can be accessed through Dobot Studio. There are 5 subcategories of the Dobot API category, which are basic, config, motions, EORO, and additional. To understand more, let's try by ourselves to create program in Blockly. You can access this web-based Blockly in developers.google.com/Blockly. I share the link in the chat. So this is the Blockly editor. On the right side, there are the block categories, logic, loop, math, text, list, color, variables, and function. There is no Dobot API category here since it can only be accessed from Dobot Studio. Today, we are going to learn first from this 8 category. Before next week, we start our practical activity to control Dobot Magician with Blockly in Dobot Studio and with the blocks from Dobot API. The blocks here are represent code and can be converted to some language such as JavaScript or Python. I will explain first the block or the program that already here. How to read this? So first, this top block is used for setting the variable value. Here we can see the variable name count and we set the value to 1. So as you can see from the Python code, it represents the count equal to 1. Then the set of block here is the loop code with repeat while. The blocks beside do will be done if the count is less than or equal to 3. Now let's see what is repeated if the condition fulfilled. The program will print hello world and then set the count to count plus 1. So the count value will increase in every repetition. Then until the count is 3, it will print hello world. All the whole program let the system print hello world 3 times. Let's run the program to learn more. So this is the first one, hello world. We click OK. Then the second one and the third one of the hello world. The concept is a simple version of creating program with Python. In Python, you have to type all the text and consider the syntax. But here, all you have to do is drag and drop the block and arrange it so it forms a certain program. We can also try to modify the code. For example, here I changed the condition to count it less than equal to 5. We can try to run the program and see it prints hello world 5 times. Do you understand until this part, or do you need some explanations or other examples? Gimana?
Mungkin Kak coba jelasin contoh lain Kak, biar lebih.
Okay, I will try to give another example. Let's try to make an if conditional program. We are going to make a simple program that prints A is even when the variable A is even number, and print A is odd when A variable is not an even number. You can first drag the if block from the logic category. Next, we create variable in variable category. We put the variable name. Here, for example, the variable name is A. We can start making the program by setting the variable first. We drag the set A to block, and for example, we set it to 17. Next, we configure the if do block. Click the gear, and we can add else if or else to the block by dragging the else block to be under the if block. We set the terms, we drag this block, then drag also the variable A, so it is treat if A is even. Then for the do, put print block and change the text to A is even, and for the else, put another print block and type the text A is odd. You can try to run the program and the output will be A is odd since 17 is odd. You can try to change the number also, or make it more complex, such as printing the A value or the number instead of just A like this. Okay, so now it's time for you to create something. Maybe you can remember first programming course that you take, then try to construct some simple programs. This is your assignment for this week. You can start to make it now, and after several minutes, I will ask some of you to a little bit explain the code that you have made. Okay, so who wants to share the program, or if you have some problem, you can also share it to here and ask. It's really okay. Okay, Sabrina, please share. Okay,
Kalau di kayak gini udah keluar gitu. Saying 5 is odd.
Okay, it's okay. Okay, that's fine. Good job.
Iya.
Nah, oke. Ih, mantap. Ya, dikasih spasi. This is also good. Great job, Brian. So you have seen the example from your friends and have learned how to create a program with Blockly. Please submit to program and little explanation of your program, maybe 1 until 2 paragraphs in LMS. Then, if you have questions, you can also ask in the forum in LMS and I will try to answer as fast as possible. To sum up, so today we have learned about the Blockly and how to construct the block to create a program. Great job, guys. For next week, we will learn about controlling the bot magician with Blockly in Dobo Studio. Please kindly read the materials or watch the video first before joining next class. Okay, that is all for today. See you next week.